Alright, so here is my anime collection update for 2015. First up, we have Afro Samurai, the Complete Murder Sessions. This has the first Afro Samurai series and then the Afro Samurai Resurrection movie. I believe the Blu-ray edition of it is out of print, or it might just be the Complete Murder Sessions altogether. I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure that some form of this is now out of print. Next is Akira, and what's cool about this one is that it has both of the English dubs, not just the Funimation dub. And Angel Beats, the complete series. That's the DVD version, because I didn't feel like buying the Blu-ray, since I only like the subbed version. Okay. Attack on Titan Part 1, and Attack on Titan Part 2 Blu-ray DVD set. As you can see, I didn't really buy any new A anime. Casher and Sins, the complete series on DVD. This is the Save Edition. It's actually a pretty solid series. It was on Toonami when they first relaunched it back like 3-4 years ago. Okay, Cowboy Bebop, the complete series Blu-ray. This Blu-ray DVD set. This is the Amazon.com limited edition. Came in the art box, and then there's a couple art books as well. Cowboy Bebop, the movie on DVD. I've thought about upgrading to the Blu-ray, but I might just stick with the DVD. Daft Punk and Leiji Matsumoto's Interstellar 5555, the story of the secret star system. And this is the Daft Punk Discovery album as a long music video movie. So if you've seen any of the Discovery album songs music videos, it's just a scene from this movie. Death Note Volume 1 DVD set. They're actually coming out with a Blu-ray this, like, at some point this year, 2016, but I might just stick with these because I don't feel like paying $60 to upgrade. Digimon Season 1. I really wish these had came with the subs as well, but it makes sense because they actually edited the footage, so them not having the subs makes sense. But yeah, this one's Digimon Season 2. I plan to get Season 3 as well, and maybe Season 5. I don't care for 4 at all, though. Dragon Ball Season 1. Haven't decided if I will go through with the rest of the original Dragon Ball or not. Dragon Ball Z Kai Season 1, Season 2, Season 3, and Season 4. So hopefully we get the last couple seasons sometime soon. I heard that they're actually dubbed, it's just that they haven't worked out some sort of deal that they need to make with Toei about releasing it here. So hopefully they get to that soon, because I would like to have the whole series. Dragon Ball Z movie double feature, Super Android 13 and BoJack Unbound. Dragon Ball Z Resurrection F Special Edition Blu-ray. It's also got Vegeta on the back. So that's pretty cool, and there's some like postcards for like enlisting in Frieza's army in there. Hold on. Eden of the East, the complete series, which is, as I've said before, basically just Season 1. Eden of the East, the movie The King of Eden, and Eden of the East, the movie Paradise Lost, which, as I've said in the past, the two movies kind of act as season 2 because they tie up all the loose ends that weren't actually covered in the complete series. Alright. Evangelion 111, You Are Not Alone, or You Are Alone. I'm not sure if you're supposed to pronounce the knots or not, but yeah. And Evangelion 222, You Cannot Advance. They finally announced a release date for 333, which is coming out February 2nd, so I'll be getting that. Final Fantasy VII Advent Children DVD. Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood Complete Collection 1 Blu-ray. And Complete Collection 2 Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. Gargantia on the Verdurous Planet. This is actually a pretty interesting series. I'm not sure if a lot of people have watched it, but it is on Netflix, and it's an interesting concept. This dude is from, like, a space army of humanity that, like, left Earth, like, thousands of years, maybe not thousands, probably hundreds of years ago, and he ends up crash landing on this weird planet, which happens to be Earth, and he probably won't be getting back to his planet anytime soon, but yeah, it's cool seeing, like, what him going back to Earth after, like, his group of humanity hasn't been there for so long, and seeing what, like, the humanity that is on Earth is like. Okay, so I've got the Gurren Lagann DVD sets, which has disc 1, 2, this has 3 and 4, which, let's see, 4, 3, I'm not going to open that up, but that's got the 5 and 6 and the other special editions items that were in there. I think it was just the volume 1 of the manga and and the soundtrack disc. And yeah, Gurren Lagann is one of my favorite series, so I'm pretty happy to have the whole set. I mean, I wish I had it in something more consistent, but other than that, it's no big deal. Okay, and then next I have the collected works of Hayao Miyazaki. I did a unboxing of that back like a month ago. And that fell. Okay, One Piece Strong World. This was Strong World movie. I think this was like the 10th One Piece movie, and it was also written by Eiichiro Oda, the creator of One Piece. So that was pretty good. And then there was One Piece Film Z, which I didn't like as much as Strong World, but it's still a pretty solid movie. Next is Outlaw Star, the complete collection. This is a pretty underrated series in my opinion. It's not as popular as Cowboy Bebop and Trigun, but it's like the same general genre as that, with the kind of like space bounty hunter type series. And I thought it was really great. That was one of like the first anime that I got into after I started like really watching them on my free time. Okay, this is Pokemon, the first movie, and Pokemon Mewtwo Returns, which is basically the sequel to it. Because, I mean, it's, Mewtwo Returns wasn't even like a movie, it was a straight-to-video movie. Alright. There's Psycho-Pass Season 1 Part 1, and Psycho-Pass Season 1 Part 2. Psycho-Pass Season 2 is coming out in March, so I'm going to probably get the premium edition for that. Okay, then we have Puella Magi Madoka Magica Volume 1. This is the limited edition version, which I got really lucky in finding, because I found this at like a used books and like DVD store. last January, and it was like $30, which is a pretty crazy price for this, considering it's out of print. Like, most people selling it on like eBay will be asking for like $100 if you can find it on eBay now. But yeah, I'm probably never gonna find the other two sets for like a reasonable price now. So it's gonna be inconsistent when I get those, but it's whatever. And there's Redline, which I'm pretty sure I recommended this last time. It's a pretty cool movie. It's done entirely in 2D, which is why it looks so cool. But, I mean, other than that, it's not like a super deep movie or anything, but it's pretty solid to watch. And there's Read or Die. This is the OVA DVD, which is pretty cool. Like, this is like the first anime I watched that wasn't like edited down for like a child audience. This is like the first like mature one I've watched, so I really like it for that reason. It's also a really cool like spy series. And there's Read or Die the TV, which it doesn't really connect up with the OVA series right away, but it does, you know, eventually. It just doesn't start that way. This is volume 2, and then volumes 3, volume 4, volume 5, volume 6, and as you can see, that's the main character from the OVA, so she does like come back. She's just not like, she wasn't thrown into the center of the series until like towards like maybe 2/3 in. And this is the last one, volume 7. And then there's Sailor Moon Season 1, which I got this from Right Stuff's holiday sale. It had a special bundle that came with the volume 1 and the part 1 and part 2 sets for Season 1. But yeah. Okay, then there's Summer Wars, which is one of my favorite films. Got that on Blu-ray. Tiger and Bunny Part 1. Tiger and Bunny Part 2. Tiger and Bunny the movie The Beginning, which is sort of like one of those compilation movies, but it actually does diverge into a new plot for majority of the film, which is why I actually enjoyed it. And then there's Tiger and Bunny The Rising, which is entirely new. It takes place after the final episode. And there's Time of Eve the movie, which is basically a director's cut of the 6-episode OVA. This was a pretty interesting movie. If you're into stuff like iRobot, you'd probably like it. Alright, and there's Wolf Children, also by the director of Summer Wars and The Girl Who Leapt Through Time. Okay, Yu-Gi-Oh! Uncut Volume 1. I'm really disappointed they didn't actually follow through with this, because they used the uncut Japanese footage for this, and they did a second English dub with just like corrected terminologies and stuff like that. But they only did like the first 9 episodes, so unfortunately they didn't do too well or whatever. And there's Yu-Gi-Oh! The movie. Yu Yu Hakusho Season 1, 2, 3, 4, then the Golden Seal movie and OVA. And the last thing that just does not fit on the shelf is my Space Dandy Season 1 Special Edition box set. By the way, this is a butt. I know it says boobies box set, but these are like the boobies shorts, so this is actually shaped like a butt, not boobs. And yeah, then I've got like all the special edition stuff that came inside. There was a hat, a calendar, and some stickers. And then, you know, most importantly, Space Dandy Season 1, which is the Blu-ray DVD combo set. This is a pretty funny series. I know a lot of people were bummed out because it wasn't like exactly like Cowboy Bebop, and they felt like it was supposed to be like basically a spiritual sequel to it, but it has its moments, and I really enjoyed it, so yep. That's it for everything I got right now.